Welcome to Grimmy Eat World. We're here for another cheat day, meal number 1. Stopped early in at Dunkin' Donuts. We're gonna try their summer menu. So their summer menu consists of the bucket. We got the bucket over here. 50 Munchkins. Maybe we'll count while we're doing it. Actually, I have video footage. I don't need to count. So we got the $5 meal deal, which I already got my coffee mixed into my items. Fantastic. Sugar-free vanilla with some vanilla extract on top of my monk fruit. Fantastic. So we got the 50 Munchkin bucket. We got the $5 meal deal of the coffee and 2 wake-up wraps, one of which is the Chipotle wake-up wrap that they have, the hash brown Chipotle wrap. I also got the Chipotle bagel. They right now have a braided apple pie, which I'm excited to try, and the Spangled donut, which was for 4th of July. I also got a ham and cheese croissant stuffer because I enjoyed that last time, and I also got a chicken roasted pepper wrap because that was probably one of the best items I ever had from Dunkin'. And I'm gonna try their lemon strawberry. I believe it's strawberry, not raspberry. Maybe it is lemon raspberry. I'm gonna say it's strawberry lemon loaf. So I'm gonna try one of those as well. So we have a pretty good meal ahead of us, and we're gonna end up going to Crumble right after this. So without wasting any more time, let's eat. Now, I'm going to start with the ham croissant stuffer. All right, so this is the ham and cheese croissant stuffer, which this croissant looks a little, I don't know, not as nice, but it does look bigger than the last one I got. Let's get it going. All right, so we got the ham and cheese in there. It's barely melted, and it almost tastes like, I don't know, it just doesn't taste quite right. This is okay. I'm gonna give this like a, I think I'm gonna go 6.3 on this guy. The croissant isn't super fluffy or flaky. The ham and cheese aren't super melty. That may be my fault, but there's an awkward taste to it, and I can't figure out what it is. Yeah, that one was eh. Let's see here. I'm gonna move into the wake up wraps. Now you get two with the $5 meal deal. I chose to go with one of them being sausage because I love my breakfast sausage. So I know this is gonna be delightful. Let's eat. This is much more satisfying, but this still has the weird taste. I think it almost tastes like it's like cleaner. I'm giving the wake up wrap 7 flat. I enjoyed it. That weird taste is not fun for me, but like, this was okay. We'll move right into the hash brown Chipotle wake up wrap. So this one has eggs, bacon, Chipotle sauce. I'm actually very excited for this. I think this is going to be delightful. This wake up wrap, I would give an 8. You got your potatoes on it, which is nice. Fried potatoes, always nice. Bacon. The Chipotle sauce really brings the pop. That's really what it's all about here. That one was satisfying, which gives me high hopes for this, which is the Chipotle Bagel. Well, there's not much to see on this angle. I guess it's all underneath. Let's see, do we got anything? That's a little bit better. So it's basically the same thing that's in the wake up wrap, just on a bagel, which is fine. I haven't had a bagel in a while. I could go for a bagel. All right. Now, what I will say about this one is the bagel, you get a lot of bagel flavor and it overcrowds the flavor of all the ingredients. So this one I'm gonna give a 7.5. The biggest problem with bagels, I think, is just how tough they are. Like, I don't find them great as a sandwich making thing, just because of how hard they are to get through. Like biscuits and muffins and stuff like that are way easier to eat as a sandwich, I think. So I was so excited to eat, but I forgot to talk about how I'm going to do a little bit of checking in with everybody here. I think I'm gonna start making my first meal like a check-in meal. Since we're doing the whole cutting season, I would like to talk a little bit about that because I just weighed myself. I lost, I believe, 1.6 pounds from last week. But last week was interesting because I think I gained 1.6 pounds last week compared to the week before, which I will talk about why that happened. The first thing I would like to say in the check-in is I'd like to apologize for anybody who I haven't seen their comments. I always like the comments when I see them, but the way YouTube works, the notification system is weird, and I don't know, sometimes I miss comments. So if I haven't liked it, I haven't even seen it, and I don't know. I'm trying to make sure I get to everything, but yeah, if I haven't liked it, I haven't seen it. So sorry if anything got missed. I know with YouTube, if it's like a thread of comments, for whatever reason, it notifies you differently or not at all, versus if it's just, you just go in the comments and make a brand new comment. It's weird, I don't quite understand it, but sorry if I missed any of your comments. I try to get to them all. Now, we have the chicken and roasted red pepper wrap. This thing was awesome last time I had it. Just as good as last time. All right, hopefully I won't make a mess showing you. So we got chicken and roasted peppers in there. This is like, it's basically just like a more delicious Hot Pocket. Like it's jam-packed for its size, and I really appreciate how packed it is. It is, however, about to start making a mess, so I gotta eat it. Mmm. Mmm. It's just wonderful. The chicken and the peppers go together so well, and the cheese, oh my God. Mm. Mm. So, why did I gain weight last week? I believe that it is water weight, because I was basically just having like straight down slopes in my weight loss throughout the week. But last week, I started doing a little bit of stomach stretching. So the extra water, I believe, is what I was carrying, because now the last 2 days it kind of slopes up a little bit. So it pulled me up to a 1.6 pounds over the week before, but this week I still lost more weight, another 1.6 pounds. So I believe I'm like 0.5 pound or maybe a 0.6 pound above that low point where I was before Memorial Day. Like I'm very close to it. I should have wrote down the numbers. I believe it was 165.8 was the lowest before Memorial Day, and I weighed in this morning at 166.3 or 166.5-ish, somewhere in that area. Like I'm in very close to where that was, which is great. It means season 2 is a success. I've dropped the weight that I gained during Memorial Day. But we're gonna keep it rolling. I'm gonna try to get to 160 or less. I'm not sure if I'm gonna continue because I am missing weight training. But we'll see how it goes. There's still a couple more weeks before I want to think about changing anything. But yeah, the extra water weight is what the weight came from, because I'm doing a little bit of stomach training again, which I will talk about, I think, for meal 2. I'm going to talk a little bit about my injury and what happened and things like that. I think it's an interesting story, I suppose. Okay, this is definitely falling apart. So I am doing the lemon raspberry loaf now. Raspberry lemon loaf. The one thing that I just did not want to have happen. Anywho, I'm not expecting too much. Believe it or not, it's not bad. I think I'll give this an 8 too. This is nice. The lemon isn't too overpowered. The frosting is nice. We'll see how it is without any frosting. I do taste a good bit of strawberry, or raspberry, whichever it is. It actually is a pretty nice piece. Mm. Mm. The bread is a little dense, which is cool. But it's still pretty soft. All right. So here is the braided apple pie. This one I'm kind of excited for. I think it could use a little bit of glaze on top, or, you know, a slight icing, but yeah, it would probably still be pretty good. A wonderful flaky crust. A nice hint of apple cinnamon. I think it could use more apple, but it is a delightful little pie. And icing would definitely send this over the edge. I think this is an 8.3. All right, so I'm still taking votes for which fast food breakfast place I should try next. I guess McDonald's and Dunkin are, I guess, the two that I'm gonna say are off the roster. I'm trying to try somewhere new, and I've had plenty of Dunkin and McDonald's breakfast. So I'd love to hear what you think is the best fast food breakfast, because I want to try a full menu breakfast and I want to try a place that's good. So definitely let me know what's the best fast food breakfast. Star Spangled Donut. It's definitely spangled with stars. I think this one's gonna be nice. Indeed it was. Simple. Just a buttercream filled donut, but I like it. Man, I'm glad I got this one. Wonderful. So I'm trying wearing my mics on my hat. Why? Because every time I'm holding food to the camera, it muffles my voice. So I know it looks a little goofy, but I think this will be better for sound quality. I'm hoping. I'm gonna see how it comes out today. My vocals should be fine either way. but the chewing sounds may not come through as well up there. So we're gonna test that out, see how that goes. I'm not sure if anybody is really here for the chewing sounds, because I know there's not a lot of them on the cut down channel. But yeah, I'm just trying to experiment, try and give everybody a better experience. So feel free to tell me what kind of videos like you're looking for, like what you like, what you dislike. I'm waiting for some hate, because that's how I know what I'm doing wrong. We're gonna get into these Munchkins. I don't know how quick I'm gonna go, how slow I'm gonna go, but we only have glazed, chocolate, and blueberry. And the chocolates aren't even glazed. Let's dig in. This one, blueberry. I think it could use more glaze. Chocolate. Glazed. I think the glazed one is the best one because it has glaze on it. I'm gonna say that I appreciate the last Dunkin' Donuts I was at a lot more. The people inside were way nicer. I mean, I understand that some people have bad days and that's fine, but like, I don't know, it just felt off-putting being in there. You know, the weird cleaner taste on the wake up wraps, I don't know, these don't feel the love. I think the place I went to last time, I believe they do it like actual bakery style, which may be the difference. So maybe I should have went there, but everything's still good. These Munchkins, unfortunately, I'm pretty sure I would rate these around a 6, 7. Definitely right on the edge of like, should I waste the calories on it? But I still like donuts. They're still good. They're just not hitting the spot. That's all. If anybody's counting, let me know if there's 50 here. There should be 50. Otherwise, my calories are going to be off. See, normally the blueberry donuts are like some of my favorite, but without that nice thin glazed shell, it's just like, they're not the same. It's just not the same. So fantastic news. We hit 500 subscribers on YouTube, which is fantastic. I feel like it happened fast. I know I'm hard on myself about all of this social media stuff, which, like I said last week, I'm trying to break out of worrying and caring so much about it. Because I'm pretty sure compared to like most normal channel growth, I'm pretty sure like this is kind of like going extremely well, which is great. Thanks everybody. But we hit 500 subs there. I might hit 1,000 on TikTok coming up here soon. I think I was at 930 last night. So things are going really well if I just step back and just like really just observe the situation. So thank you everybody. On YouTube, 80% of the watch time is coming from non-subscribers. So if that's you watching and not subscribed, maybe you forgot. Just hit the sub button. That way you can always watch, you'll get a notification. I'm not sure what exactly all that stuff does to help. I know why subs help, but I'm not exactly sure how any of the algorithms or anything like that work. But yeah, I mean, if you're enjoying, you know, a like and a sub would go a long way for me. All right, down to a couple glazed. Gotta remember not to breathe in when I'm swallowing. All right, Last 3. All right, well, that was Dunkin' Donuts. I will say, especially at this location in particular compared to this last location that I went, I'm gonna say Dunkin' Donuts as a whole, my experience here today, not great. I'm gonna say I'm gonna say 6.9. Yeah, I was considering giving it a 7, putting it in that middle ground, but it's not. It's definitely a D rating. The food was average at best, aside from a thing here, a thing there. I enjoyed everything. Like, it was all still above a 5, so it was all enjoyable, but it was just like, I don't know. There's a lot of room for improvement between the attitudes in there. I don't know. It was okay. I enjoyed myself, and that's all that mattered. But I don't know if I'm going to come to this Dunkin' Donuts ever again. I think I might have to start going to those ones that I know are ran like an actual bakery, because it's just a completely different experience. Like, the workers were like just like the sweetest people. All the donuts came out, the Munchkins all came out fantastic. It was amazing. It was just an amazing experience. Like, I literally had to go on Google Maps and like tell them how great it was on Google, because it was just so out of the ordinary how great the place was. But we got our bucket, we got our donuts in the belly. Thankfully, I got to eat something that wasn't just pure sweets for breakfast. But we're off to Crumble. It's gonna be a fun day. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna let this outro get too long. Thanks everybody for all of the support on the channels. It means a lot, and I'm hoping that I can keep getting better at what I do. And I will see you at meal number 2. What in the world will I eat next?